district was chosen to host this launch. You have heard from the previous speakers describing a patch as the armed brigade of mosquitoes, describing it as the United Nations for malaria, but I want to speak scientifically. And I'll start with mortality. I have just said that every day we lose 16 people to malaria. That is a high number of children who die due to malaria. In a patch, last year, the entire year, Apache reported 41 deaths due to malaria. 4 children die every month. Compared to the national average, this is high because the different districts report either 1 or 2 deaths per month. The test positivity is at 66%, while the national average is 42%, meaning the test positivity rate is 1.5 times higher than the national average. The test positivity is talking about the percentage of people who test positive due to malaria. Out of every 100 in a patch, 66 test positive, while out of every 100 nationally, only 42 test positive. A patch has the highest infective bites of 1,500 per year per person, which is 3 infective bites per night. So a person may receive 3 infective bites per night here in a patch. The prevalence among pregnant mothers is at 74% compared to 30% nationally. Meaning out of every 100 pregnant women in a patch, 74 may have malaria, while nationally only 30 may have malaria. In 2020, 3,801 pregnant women tested positive for malaria. This number went higher in 2024, where 4,434 tested positive for malaria. Now, these statistics tells us that the burden is big, and what we have to do is enormous if we are to end the malaria burden in Uganda. It still remains the highest cost for outpatient attendance, 20% of hospital admissions, and 10% of all deaths. Right Honorable, we want to appreciate our partners for supporting Uganda to introduce this vaccine. The World Health Organization recommended that we should have the malaria vaccine as one of the tools, and we included it in our strategic plan. I want to appreciate government for co-financing this vaccine with Gavi to enable us to introduce into our routine vaccine. Right Honorable, allow me to report here that Uganda now has 14 vaccines in the routine schedule. up from just 6 in 1983. And all these prevent different diseases. I will not go through them. I will assume that people know. However, I would like us to take note that these vaccines have been a very good investment, not only to prevent childhood diseases, but they have contributed to the broader goals, which include strengthening children's ability to fight diseases, reducing financial strain on parents, enhancing school enrollment and retention, and of course, we have to take note that our fertility rate has reduced to now 5.2 because our women have seen that our children are now surviving and living. So there is no need to have 14 children per woman. The infant mortality has also reduced to now 36 per 1,000 live births. How does the vaccine work? The vaccine triggers the immune system to block the malaria parasite from entering the liver and infecting the liver. That reduces the severity of malaria and also reduces hospitalizations. This vaccine, as you heard from the children, it is safe and effective. It was piloted in Ghana, Kenya, and Malawi, and it led to a 13% reduction in child deaths and a significant drop in hospitalization. Today, Right Honorable, we thank you for launching the vaccine. Our children, 6 to 18 months, can now benefit. The vaccine is 4-dose schedule administered at 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and 18 months. For full protection, the children need to receive all the doses. However, if you start late, we will not refuse, you will still get the vaccine. The vaccine is free of charge in all public health facilities. It has already been paid for by the government of Uganda and Gavi. Do not pay for the malaria vaccine. Allow me now to appreciate and recognize our partners. I would like to appreciate WHO, UNICEF, Gavi, and all other development partners for support in launching this vaccine. I'll request the implementing partners, there are many, to stand up, and we appreciate them. I will highlight PATH, CHAI, IDI, and the others. If I've not mentioned your name, don't kill me. We love you. Lastly, as I conclude, allow me first of all to reassure our honorable members that Lira University already has a research center and they are carrying out various researches supported by Lira Regional Referral and will continue to do that. Allow me in a special way to appreciate Apache District Local Government for hosting the launch today. Let's appreciate Apache. You have done a tremendous job. Thank you for such massive mobilization. We are grateful. Allow me also to appreciate all the other district local governments that have come to stand in solidarity with Apache. Thank you for the support and thank you for your commitment to ensure that we end malaria. Right Honorable, lastly, allow me to appeal to the parents. Please bring your children. This vaccine is safe and it is efficacious, and it will help you to reduce the burden of malaria. It is now my honor and pleasure to invite you, Right Honorable Prime Minister, to come and address the gathering. You're welcome.